Fucking wrong scene. Oh well. Hi guys. How are you guys doing today? It is hot. It is. My AC doesn't feel like it's actually working, but it's working hard. It was a very busy day at work today, that's for fucking sure. Oh, it was such a busy day at work. We got like, hold on, how many coils did we get done today? Like, let's see. About like 27, no, not 27, 37 coils done today. Oh man, we had a few large orders. And anyways, tonight we will be relaxing. Well, relaxing as much as we can with body cam videos. Ah, delicious. Father Jack the Enlightened, here, shekels for the footfish queen. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I don't like feet. Xylon Doppelganger, hello, sad and depressed with world help. Well, this stream isn't gonna help very much. Most Lumi, all have fun. I don't want to be sad, so go. Boo! No, be sad with us. Excuse me. What's the little pink thing you're cuddling? It looks dangerous. This is Taco P. From Taco P's Original Sin. He's so cute. Yeah, it's a little flower too. He also cries. Alright. Let's see. Audio should. Wait, hold on. It'll help if I actually, like, you know, unmute the goddamn Chrome thing. Make the pink thing cry. There you go, he's crying. Can Chad eat him? How does he taste? No, no eating Taco P. Well, cool. Thank you so much for being a member for a whole fucking year. Alright, watching child abuse videos with footfish. Let's go. Ella Serrana, hello. Didn't Tanner send you silly music's plan on streaming the Chit Chat channel that'll make everyone feel better? That will be later. Thank you, Tanner, as always, for your work. They don't want to be sad with us. I know. It's an acquired taste. But anyways, let's see what the heck this is. We're here to be angry, very relaxing. Exactly. Playback speed, 1.25. There we go. Alright. Let us begin.
Her mom's did foster care for 14 years. She's adopted these 7 kids.
What's the longest she's ever made you go without eating? 4 days. Straight 4 days. No food and no water? No food, no water.
4 days, no food or water, and please don't tell me that this chick is a fucking, doomsday prepper on where she's just, like, hoarding food. Well, also, granted, no, this is 7 kids. This is a minimal amount of food that she'd have for 7 children. But also with them not eating for multiple days at a time, that is fucking despicable. Ugh.
You want to have a better family?
With over 800,000 subscribers at its height in 2019,
Jesus.
the Fantastic Adventures YouTube channel is a showcase of wholesome...
Fantastic Adventures. I have never heard of this family channel. They must have been 800,000 subscribers. Yeah, they were one of the smaller family channels. Hello, LumLum. Now that you call me the Forbidden One, will you start saying the Forbidden One? Thank you for the $5, or are you torturing me? I'll call you the Forbidden One. This family YouTube BS is straight up child abuse. They need to have more regulations when it comes to kids content on YouTube, because it is getting to the point of just child slavery.
Family entertainment in the digital age. But as Machelle Hobson's adopted kids paint a picture of perfect childhood joy in front of the cameras, they are mercilessly subjected to cruelty and sadism behind the scenes. It's only when one brave child comes forward with the truth that police realize the monstrous horrors that have unfolded in this house of misery. Names of all children in this video have been changed to protect their identity. On March 13, 2019, police in Maricopa, Arizona field a call from a young woman named Megan who wants to file a disturbing report. Please note that all suspects charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay, and what did you want to report?
Child. I guess that sums it up the best.
Okay, is your child involved, or is it something that you know that's happening to someone else's child, or?
It's my sibling. It's my little sibling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my family.
With these dreadful words hanging in the air, the dispatcher arranges for officers to meet with Megan and her sister Jordan outside the Maricopa Police Department. The responding officers quickly realize that this isn't just about one child.
So it's 9 people in the home. 2 are 2 adult brothers, and 7 are foster kids. Her mom's did foster care for 14 years. She's adopted these 7 kids.
Megan explains that her
It's like, okay. It like, when it comes to adopting children, aren't they, you know what, I'd be asking too much if I were to ask, isn't there policies when it comes to adopting children that makes it to where you can't use them for children's content on YouTube? Because I've heard that. I've heard that stipulation in one adoption agency. I don't remember which one it is. But there's one agency, I think it was specifically for if you're adopting a child from another country, where it says in the terms you cannot use that child in, like, you know, social media content and stuff like that. But I think that's only with international adoptions. I've only ever heard of one, and that was, I think, when you're adopting children from China, specifically. I don't know. It's something I have to look up. I've only heard of it once. I had a mate whose stepmother never fed him. He used to talk about how when it was time for her to feed her kids all sorts of food he never known about, never known about, used to just appear from hidden places. Wow. YouTube social is too new for such policies. I don't know. That's something I'm probably gonna look up, honestly. Jesus Christ.
Her adopted sister Stacy has made some shocking allegations. With cell phone in hand, Megan began recording Stacy's story of brutal mistreatment at the hands of her adoptive mother, Machelle Hobson.
And when was this video taken?
Today.
Today. Okay.
Where she locks me in a room with only underwear and tank top, doesn't give me a blanket. What kind of room is it? A closet, and it's a tile floor. No carpet, just an empty green room. How many other people sleep in there? 3.
What the fuck?
It's in my mom's bedroom. She like got all the carpet ripped out and put the tile for it.
Is there a lock on the closet?
She doesn't let us eat for at least 2 days straight, or maybe more. No food and no water? No food, no water. Do you get a good bathroom whenever you need? No. Once I had to pee and she locked me in that room because I did something and I peed myself because she didn't let me go. Does she like that everywhere? Yes. That's why she gives everyone gloves, because she knows that they're going to pee.
What the fuck? This is at 1.25 speed. Dude, what the fuck is this? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was family channels that would punish their kids if the analytics were too low. And also, that mother doesn't look like a normal fucking woman. That looks like a fucking land whale. You could see the CCP not wanting kids adopted out of China to talk on social media about what they went through there. Well, no. This is like, you know, adopting babies, adopting infants and stuff like that, or like young children that don't remember anything. Family channels are just child abuse. Change my mind. Oh no, you're right. Welcome back, LumLum. How's the new job going? It's going good. I enjoy the new job.
As vile as her stories have been thus far, she will spill even more dark secrets before the night is through. For now, however, the police have heard enough to know that a home visit, at the very least, will be necessary. They talk with Jordan and Megan, who are Michelle's biological children, to get a description of their mother.
White female, she's brown hair.
About how tall?
She's probably 5'8". Yeah.
They make YouTube videos.
What's their sole income? What's their family
That's
income?
all of the mother's income and everything.
What?
Indeed, Michelle's adopted children are stars of a sort. The family began shooting videos in 2000.
That is the only source of income. Probably not filing taxes. Let's see. Because, is it her... Alright, they said 9 people are living there. 7 children, the mother, and what? The father? Does the new job pay well? Yes, it does. The Forbidden One, thank you for the 2. LumLum Analytics too low, no booba milk for you. Shut up. They make thousands. I hate family channels so much. It's like, I think there's only like one halfway decent family channel out there. But I don't believe they do content anymore because all the kids just got, like, they didn't want to do anymore and they were like, eh. Hi, Tano. Am I allowed to blow up Lumi? No. No blowing me up. That's mean. Why are the electric outlets upside down? Some houses and apartments are like that. It's weird.
2017 after admiring the success of other kid-oriented channels. With a variety of playful skits featuring the children, the Fantastic Adventures channel is a smash hit by 2019, attracting more than 800,000 subscribers. Police must now find out if these seemingly joyful young YouTube stars were being tormented behind the cameras the entire time. They head out to the Hobson.
Also, like, I could probably rightly assume that these people get government assistance as well. Air conditioner go burr? Yes, it's hot out. Didn't they say 800k subscribers? Surely some decent enough money from that? No? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Residents with no real certainty about how Michelle will react, or what kind of dreadful sights they might encounter beyond this front door.
Hi, Donnie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Officer Bernice. I'm with the Maricopa Police Department.
Okay.
We need to do a welfare check in this.
Okay. So, it's 7 children, the biological son, the oldest, like, adult biological son, and the mother. Where the fuck's the dad? Maricopa County? All of this shit, like, I don't know what it is about Maricopa County, but this is where I hear most of the child abuse or child murder stuff happening, is Maricopa County. Always. Hi Royan, welcome! How was your stream? Fatherless behavior, mom, adult, son, bunch of adopted kids. Maybe he's one of the kids. Yes, that's Michelle's adopted, her biological son. My stream is listed as Outlast Trials. Oh, oops. Hold on, here, let me fix that. Let's see, just chatting. Did my streams just die? Oh, okay, good. Maricopa County's where Phoenix is? I believe so. Big fun? Oh, good. Very good. Well, welcome. Be prepared to be very angry. Let's continue.
House?
Oh, okay. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Where is your mother at?
She's upstairs. You wanna go get her?
Yeah, I can go up there and get her.
Okay. Mom. Mom. She's up here.
Okay, can I go up there with you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Say hi. Sorry. What? It's the police department.
Why?
Hi,
Can I help you?
I'm Donnie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn off the light on you. What's going
You
on?
mind if I talk to you?
Yeah.
You want to take the kids downstairs?
Yeah. Oh, come on, guys.
You know, it's like, besides the whole, like, red flags of child content on YouTube anyway, there's this one documentary that I seen on Netflix where there was this, child content house that, there was some allegations of the mother who was running the content house was having her daughter and her daughter specifically and some of the other children doing illegal stuff, having her daughter sell her used underwear to creeps online. And like this was a channel that like my kid used to watch. It's like as soon as I started watching the documentary, she was like, wait, I recognize this channel. And I'm like, oh, well, shit. Oh, it was so bad. Oh, God. It was disgusting. Fish too quiet? I'm hitting yellow and red on my thing. Here, I turned up the gain a little more, but like, I think the AC in the background isn't exactly helping. Wasn't there one where the white lesbians made their black ward hug a cop, then the two killed themselves in their wards? I think so. I remember hearing about that. Hey Charlie, how are you? Yeah, your AC muffles your voice. Well, supper, because I'm not turning off my AC. It's fucking hot. Alright, let's continue.
I need you to go downstairs. Is there any other kids up here?
Yeah, go
There's some in
downstairs.
there.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, hi. Have a seat. Or whatever you want to do.
Hold on.
With 7 kids running around this expansive house, wrangling them all downstairs is no easy trick. As the cop goes to assist with the task, he notices something that matches what Stacy said in her video.
Hold on. Watch it. Yep. Hey, I need you guys to go downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Is there anybody else in this room? Come on, no, you leave him alone. Come here, buddy. Oh, you had a pull-up on? Okay. Let's go out. Okay.
While the officer tries to round up one last straggler, Machelle appears to grow uneasy with him being in her bedroom.
Can you come here, sir? 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 They'll gather them downstairs.
With the children accounted for, the officer explains to Machelle why the police are in her house. Her reaction is not one of shock.
All right, here's what's going on.
Okay.
Like I told you, my name's Donnie. All right. To be quite frank with you, we received a report of child neglect. All right. So that's why we're here. Okay.
The fact that she's like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's just simple child neglect and child abuse. Like, oh yeah, I've heard of this already. Oh my god, she's probably either gonna be like, oh well, you know, we're famous on YouTube, so people are probably gonna call CPS on us all the time. Oh, this isn't the first time that this happened. Blah 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 blah. Ugh.
Right now, that's irrelevant. Okay. So this is what's going to happen. Okay. We need to interview all of your kids separately. Okay.
Okay.
And we need to conduct a search of the residence. Now we could do these two ways, okay? Legally, you're entitled to
Can
your.
we come back here? Because I don't see a warrant or anything.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
yeah, you're fine. We're making sure there's nobody else in the house, okay?
With Michelle concerned that her rights are being violated, the officer assures her that they are going to do this by the book.
Constitutionally, you know, you have your rights. One of the ways that we are entitled to do this is with your consent, okay? So it means you give me your consent to go through your house and look for any evidence that might be possibly used against you, okay? The other way is that we get a search warrant and then we go through the residence with a search warrant, okay? So those are the two options, okay? I would like to speak to the kids freely with your consent. You're not going to be there when this is going on. But again, you also have the right to say, no, you're not going to interview my kids, okay? But right now we are doing a welfare check on the children. We're going to talk to them, make sure they're okay. There's no bruises, anything like that, okay? So what do you think about this?
I think we're in the middle of a packing scenario, and my house is trashed because we've got stuff out of everywhere, and I don't approve of you really going through my residence at this particular point in time.
Okay.
So, however, yeah, I really approve of that. You could talk to
Wait, hold
my
on.
children. I mean, my children are all safe and
Okay.
I want to know what they're.
Okay, so it's like I was about to say, if she says no to them talking to the kids and demands them to get a warrant first, a cop better stay there while they get the warrant, because, you know, knowing people like this, she would threaten her kids to not say anything while waiting for the police to come back. But at least she said, oh, you could talk to my kids, but I'm sure that she probably anticipates this, like, almost every day. Forbidden One, thank you for 2. Does LumLum have blanket around her like that IRL? It's too fucking hot. No.
Thing was prior to this.
This won't be the last time that Michelle will request the specific details of the report, but while the police maintain their professionalism, they let her know that she's not in control of this situation.
I would like to talk to one of my daughters because she just started crying and she said she knows it was
You're not talking to any of your kids
She
right
said
now.
she knows it was my she knows it was my adult child who called on me. So why
I don't know. But right now you're not going to have any action.
With Michelle detained in the upstairs living area, the officers are free to ask questions to the adopted children downstairs.
You like living here? Yeah. You have fun here? Yeah. What happened to your head there? You were in a fight with your brother? Yeah. What are the diapers on the floor for? You got small kids here?
Oh, yeah, it's like
Yeah. Don't take water too fast. You're gonna get hiccups. You not get water very often? You don't?
Yeah, green crisp.
Jeez, just the casual, oh, do you not get water often? He's like, no. No, I don't. Jesus fucking Christ. Would you have not for the heat? Yes. If the welfare check doesn't immediately turn something up that might indicate children are in imminent danger and provide probable cause, the officers might not be allowed to stay in the house. It's like, that's the one fucking thing with the welfare system that I hate. That I have seen time and time again with various child abuse cases that lead up to child death. Is that depending on the CPS agent that is there, they'll be like, this isn't enough for me to really care. I'm going to leave and close this case. Or, like, you know, then no one ever checks on them again. Or they're like, oh, can we just reschedule because we're not going to be home that day. And then they just never follow up, and then a kid ends up dead. There has to be more that they can do to protect children, because it's at the fault of careless CPS agents. It's the fault of the parents. It's the fault of just the systems failing children over and over again. It sucks. It's absolute fucking bullshit. And these cops are doing a good job doing their job. How do these kids live with no water? I think you can live up to 14 days without water. You'll start going delirious. Let me see. How long can a human go without water? Oh no, not 14 days. 14 days is food. 3 to 5 days without water. Oops. Hello, Lucian. I think you sound fine, LumLum. I'm too bathing in battling humid conditions. My AC is dripping water. Oh shit. Jesus. Okay.
We just wanted to check on you guys, just to make sure everything's okay. You remember I told you that we've been checking on you every now and then, right? Yeah.
As the cops begin the process of finding out what's been happening in this home, Machelle continues to demand.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. What did that female cop say?
Just to make sure everything's okay. You remember I told you that we've been checking on you every now and then.
I remember I told you Indistinct was gonna check on you every now and then, right? So the cops have been here before. The cops have been to this house before, and the children are already told that they were going to be checked on every now and then. Do I have a tenant above me? No. I'm on the second floor. I have somebody below me.
As the cops begin the process of finding out what's been happening in this home, Machelle continues to demand answers.
Can I talk to the senior staff, Lieutenant?
I don't see why not, if you really want to talk to them right now.
Sure thing. I'm just asking what the complaints were.
We got a call about possible child.
But what type of child?
Physical.
Okay, from?
So I can't tell you that because I didn't take the call, so I don't know who called. But I know based on the call that we need to speak to all the kids.
Sure.
Okay. Any other questions I can?
Not really. I mean, I'm just, I'm shocked.
Understandably. So what happens, Machelle, is
You know,
Well,
it's like this is it's like I'm sorry, but this is I I hate fat people so much. Oh, I fucking hate fat people. It's like I don't know what it is, but just some primal anger. It just starts bubbling up when I just see fat. Ugh. What are you watching? We are watching EWU Body Cam. And the title is Cops Discover 7 Kids Trapped in YouTuber's House of Horrors.
when we get calls like this, we just don't take a person's word for it. So that's why we come in and we'll want to do an actual check of the kids.
Sure.
But I don't want to call DCS on you or any other person that I don't know if this is true. I don't know you,
Right.
you know?
Machelle expresses a certain relief that the police aren't going.
Also, I don't know why, but it makes me angry just seeing that Xbox controller just sitting on the ground right there. Just right there. And I'm like, why is it on the floor?
To necessarily call the Arizona Department of Child Services, an organization she's had plenty of contact with over the last few years.
Jesus fucking Christ. 4511 maltreatment, 5713 maltreatment, 51313 maltreatment, 82514 maltreatment, 82814 maltreatment, 4815 maltreatment, 72215 maltreatment, 121617 maltreatment. Jesus fucking Christ.
Their interventions thus far have accomplished nothing, however, which is why it seems that Stacy, the young girl who recorded the original video, is not completely confident that anything is going to be different this time.
I'm here to help, okay? I want to make sure nothing happens to you or your brothers or your sisters, okay? Okay? Do you understand what that means? Okay, what do you think it means?
It means you help people. Like if there's anybody bad, you come save us from them.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're fine, baby. You're fine. You want to sit up? You don't have to cry. You're fine. Here we go. Here. Sit down on this bench. Huh?
Oh,
There
this
we go.
poor
Sit down.
baby. The fact that she feels like she needs to hide in the pantry to talk to the cops so then her siblings don't blab to the mother that it was her. That is fucking depressing. Because yes, I get it. Younger siblings fucking blab like crazy. But, like, who knows how much trouble she would get into from the fucking mother. Or the fucking pig that you want to call a mother. Imagine what she would do to her. If found out that she was the one that talked to the older sister about what's going on. Ugh. Fucking hell. Why these people suck. That kind of fear in your own home is crazy, I know. Don't forget the older brother who might be the enforcer. Yeah. It's like, I know that, you know, it's a minority of men who are just shit. But I don't trust that brother whatsoever. It's like, if he's not helping the mother abuse the kids, I'd be afraid that he's fucking touching them. Kids probably have lice, probably what they eat off each other to survive. Oh my god. I hope not. Oh, baby.
The young girl desperately hopes that the end of her nightmare has finally come, and when she tells the officer more of what Machelle has done to her, it's clear that salvation has arrived, not a moment too soon.
You know, it's really hard to leave my mom, but...
Yeah. Don't take that, okay?
You know that spray that you use when there's, like, bad people and stuff?
Yeah.
D-P-P-E-R?
Yeah.
Spray?
Pepper spray? Yeah.
What the fuck? The mother emptied an entire fucking can of pepper spray on that child? Dude, just a 1-2 second spray of pepper spray would put a grown man down. An entire can of pepper spray on this young child. She doesn't look any older than probably 8.
I showed you my Sponchioso.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, baby.
Two bottles of pepper spray. 2 bottles of pepper spray on this poor little fucking child.
Okay.
The allegations against Machelle are growing more shocking by the moment, but right now she's more concerned about who is behind this police report in the first place.
She's the little blonde one down there. She, as soon as my son said, the police are here and they're coming up the stairs, she starts crying and she goes, I know who it is, I know who it is. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Mm-hmm. And she goes, it's Jordan, which is one of my adult daughters. Okay. And she has a very big vengeance against me right now. So I cut her off. She did try to contact me and try to say, well, if I want to be a part of her life, blah, blah, blah. I have to jump through these hoops and whatnot. I basically just blocked her. I said, no, I'm fine with the way my life is. I don't need that extra stress in my life of somebody who wishes I was dead and is waiting for their inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like,
Oh my god. I doubt it was about your fucking inheritance on what, maybe a couple grand, maybe like $20,000 maybe. Oh, I highly fucking doubt you have anything of any import to your eldest daughter. Probably wanted to get those fucking children out of there. Those hoops that she was probably trying to have you jump through, which, you know, I'm sorry, you're probably at least like 450 pounds. Unfortunately, gravity does like keeping your fucking feet on the ground. Probably wanted you to stop making content of the children. So no, fuck you. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it.
she literally, the last time I saw her, she's like, I'm just waiting for the life insurance.
Whatever the truth might be regarding Michelle's relationship with her daughter Jordan, it doesn't change the fact that her other adult daughter, Megan, was every bit as instrumental in getting the cops involved. Of course, Michelle doesn't know that yet and continues to blame Jordan.
She's always threatened to call DCS on me because she knows that every parent's worst nightmare is having DCS called on them. She's threatened to make up stuff in the past. She's threatened to, just do all kinds of stuff. If I looked at my children wrong, I was using them,
Right.
But of course, DCS has been out to Michelle's house on many prior occasions.
Every time my brother runs away and CPS comes, he makes us lie. He's like, you can't say good things, nothing.
Okay. I'm just listening, okay?
A fucking... You guys fucking called it. You guys fucking called it. The brother is an enabler. Fucking hate it here. Oh, don't say anything bad. No, he just wants the fucking money. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate this. Oh, she falls off the Grand Canyon and Superman flies down to save her, then he drops her from higher. I hate family content. I fucking hate family content. Oh my fucking god.
You guys saw the video that I was talking to the camera and my sister Megan was talking to me?
Yep.
It's all true. It's happened. My room upstairs.
Oh baby.
You want this door closed? Okay.
I'm gonna get in trouble for saying it.
All right, well, come on in. Yeah, it's pretty tight, but hey, whatever makes you feel safe, okay?
It's hard to leave my mom, but I have to. I don't want you telling my other siblings.
I won't.
Please.
We're not going to tell them.
Oh baby.
See?
If everything's okay at home, I'm not going to tell them anything you said.
Something else I want to tell you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have dinner. She won't let me have dinner. And please tore me now.
Oh baby.
4 days? You haven't eaten in 4 days.
No, before.
Okay.
Since Michelle started homeschooling the children, things have not been the same. It clearly is not a strict curriculum, however, as Stacy says she's not allowed to do any schoolwork, and Michelle herself tells the police that she mostly focuses on teaching the children life skills because none of them are going to be, quote, rocket science.
What the fuck? Dude, no. Okay. Here's my hot fucking take here. I don't care. But if anyone is saying that they are homeschooling their kids, I'm sorry, I don't care, but like CPS or somebody has to do monthly visits to the home. Because usually when children, like, unless that they are very good fucking parents that can't afford, like, no, not even that. Even with the rich fuckers. Somebody should do monthly checks on the children. Because I've even seen abuse cases from rich fucking families to where they homeschool their kids, but they just beat the shit out of them. Picture white noise? No, it's my AC. I'm not shutting off my AC because white noise is in the background. Suffer. So no, somebody needs to be checking up on those children. It's just so, it sucks. It fucking sucks. I hate it. The jet engine hunger. Shut up. It's hot. It's so fucking hot. It's like I was debating on just canceling stream today because it's so hot. I just want to stay nice and cool. And my PC and Mooseman's PC running isn't helping either. Mooseman's having fun with game night. Read your last super. The Forbidden One, fatness is an indicator of sloth and other issues. Yep, you are correct there. Fix your audio? I will fix my audio when it's not so fucking hot out. My audio's usually fine, but not right now because there's AC and everything. So, again, suffer. What state are you in? I'm not saying what my fucking state is. All I'll say is that, Midwest and corn sweat. Corn sweat fucking sucks. I hate that corn sweats. I hate it. Why does corn need to sweat? Ugh. Fucking sucks. I hate corn. No, I'm not Nebraskan. But yeah, no. Fucking. I had that this week too. Laughs and Longhorn sweat. The fuck you mean corn sweats? Yes, you've never heard of corn sweats? It's like, okay. This is the very basic explanation of corn sweats. Corn holds a lot of moisture. Then the corn sends the moisture back up to the sky. And then we either get a lot of rain or just muggy air, and then it feels like it's 20 degrees hotter than it actually is. That is corn sweat. I don't understand how the Midwest gets hot in the summer. It's the corn. It's the corn. The corn causes the humidity. It's because we have acres and acres and acres of corn. Excuse me. No, I won't suffer. Oh well. Not gonna do anything about it right now. So, I suffer. Let us continue.
As the officers take in the serious acts of cruelty and neglect that have taken place in this home, Machelle grows impatient once again with the lack of information.
Somebody let me know what's going on.
So they said you had more questions?
You said you were interviewing one last child, so
Yeah.
I'm wondering where we are from here.
Right now, based on some information that we received, we are going to have contact DCF.
Okay, why?
Okay. I'm not going to release that information to you. All I can tell you is that there's going.
It's like, okay, lady, do you really think they're gonna give you any fucking information when it comes to child abuse? Oh, well, aren't you gonna tell me why this is going on? No, you're the fucking abuser. Of course no one's gonna fucking tell you what's going on.
Going to be an investigation. So that's
I know I've ever done this with my child. I've spanked the child. Like, what?
As Machelle complains about the inconvenience of a police investigation, her adopted daughter gives the cops a glimpse at the fear her tyrant mom has instilled in her.
Is there anything in here that you want to eat right now while we're waiting? Yeah, seriously, anything. Look, you got some chips. You got. No. Listen, don't worry about that.
Oh my god. Please don't fucking tell me that this creature, this absolute fucking hellspawn, smells the breath of her children to make sure they haven't eaten? Are you fucking serious? This fat fucking pig smells her children's breath to make sure they have never eaten. Dude! Oh my fucking god.
No, she's not. You are not going to talk to mom right now. Okay? Grab a bag of chips. Go ahead, grab a bag of chips.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Sit down, okay? Enjoy. Look at me. I want to help you.
The realization that this child is too scared of her mom to risk eating a small bag of potato chips is almost unthinkable, but it's clear that Stacy is justified in her fear given what she shared with the officer.
She is trembling.
It's horrible. It's horrible, baby.
This is an allegation the police are already familiar with, as Stacy spoke about it in the original video.
Like just 2 days ago, she said, because I was talking to my brother. He said I was talking to him, and she said she's gonna slice my neck open.
What?
Stacy tells the officer it isn't uncommon for Machelle to use such brutality and threats of violence to keep the children in line.
Literally today, she got mad that I woke her up from a nap. She woke up from her nap. She said, you guys don't get dinner. I was like, it wasn't me. I didn't wake you up. Which it was because I wanted dinner. I was hungry. And she was like, well, you don't get dinner. And I started crying about it because I was hungry. Everybody's hungry. And she's like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to take you into the bathroom and slap your mouth and make sure I cut your lip open. And I'll do it a couple more times. Make sure it's nice and deep and make sure it's painful. I don't know if I
She threatened to slap this child so hard her lip splits, and she wants to make sure it's so deep that it hurts. Also, hello Raiders. Hi. Welcome. I'm angry. We are watching some police body cam footage. But welcome Headhunter Productions. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm getting angry. This is some bullshit. But it's like, how the fuck does a... Actually, you know what? It's like, I want to know the answer, but I think I'd be so pissed off at the answer that I'd want to do a lot of TOS breaking things to them when I want to ask, like, what causes somebody to get to this level of depravity? What causes somebody to just think that it's okay to treat other people, especially children, like this? Money? No. This has to be something more than money. This has to be an ego thing. This has to be something where she needs to see herself as somebody superior, as somebody that can control another person. I hate it. I fucking hate this.
You're fine, baby. Baby.
Munchausen's by... No. This is not Munchausen's by proxy. I know what Munchausen by proxy looks like. This is not it. This is an abusive fucking bitch that feels like she needs to hurt other people just so she can get her fucking rocks off. So no, this is nothing. This is not even close to Munchausen's by proxy. This is just an abusive fucking bitch.
Okay.
As Stacy tearfully recounts the unspeakable horrors that she and the other children in the house have been subjected to, Machelle maintains the role of the good mother who has been falsely accused.
Trying to search my brain. I don't even know. You're allowed to spank a child, right?
As long as it's used for discipline, absolutely, yep.
What else would you use it for?
Be surprised.
But it's not at all clear that Michelle's idea of discipline fits the standard definition.
You want pull-ups? Sometimes. Why? Because I've accident. Oh, you have accident. Do you have any releases or what? No, it's because I need to move on. You ran from your mom the last time you said, right? Yeah. Because you were afraid. What usually happens? I can't remember. So tell me what happened the last time.
I'll either get spanked or you don't want to say it. This is not safe. Either get beat
When you said you get beat, what do you mean by that?
like I'll get spanked or hard.
With
Just the hand.
anything else?
No, not really.
While Joseph may not share further details, if any, Stacy is fully willing to describe the hell she and her siblings have been living in.
I wonder... Well, one, she obviously plays favorites with the kids. But two, if she incentivizes her kids to rat on one another. Which is why this one wants to stay hidden in the pantry. Did you catch that about the water? Yeah. Ugh.
Literally, she takes his armpit and twists it by her nails. Her nails are humongous. And takes it and twists it and spit in their face. She literally takes a mouthful of spit and spits it in her face. I don't know what kind of mom does this to us. And then she always tells us to lie. And I don't want to live with Megan.
As Stacy continues to delve into the horrifying conditions of Michelle's brutal dictatorship, it becomes obvious that food plays a major role in the punishment of the children.
And then mom makes up a lie. You don't get anything for 4 days straight because you were being horrible. No food, no water. I haven't even had water once today.
Eat these chips. Eat them. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble for eating right now. Okay? I'm telling you to eat these chips. Okay?
I was like, cops don't even care if you're being horrible. They still feed you. She said on the Bible, it says do not feed kids because they're bad.
It's not true.
Oh, bullshit. Dude, she's trying to say that the Bible says don't feed naughty children?
That actually fucked
Dude.
up my climb. Oh god, I'm gonna fall.
Dude, nowhere in the Bible does it say to starve children. Oh, what the fuck? Let's see, does it say in the Bible to starve children? The Bible does not advocate for starving children. On the contrary, it strongly emphasizes the importance of caring for and nurturing children. The Bible condemns harming or neglecting the vulnerable, including children. Proverbs 22:6 encourages a supportive upbringing. Quote, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And then Jesus highlights the severity of harming children, stating it would be better for such a person to be drowned with a millstone around their neck. Matthew 18:6. So no, it does not say anything about harming children. Jesus Christ.
Take baths and only beat kids. It says that on the Bible, she said.
I
No!
love you, and I don't even know you.
I love you too, because you're saving me from this house.
I know, baby.
While her adopted daughter crouches in a pantry eating chips, Machelle seems to realize that it might not look good if the children reveal that they've yet to eat dinner at nearly 10 o'clock at night.
I have leftover pizza in the oven that I was going to heat up for my children. Can they eat that?
Yeah, can the boys do it down there?
Please have them, ask them to do that, because it just dawned on me that the older children, the older children have not eaten. They're the only ones that have not eaten. The two babies have eaten.
The news that they will soon be fed appears to come as a surprise to at least one child.
Your brothers are going to heat up some pizza.
All of you. All of you.
He's clearly not the only one caught off guard by this surprise meal.
But I think she's feeding you because she's scared that you guys are going to say you haven't.
That's why we just gave him all that stuff.
I know.
No, everybody knows he's not allowed to eat for a week. Mom was really trying to make it. He's like, you're not eating for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
What?
Maybe 4 months.
Okay. I can tell how you guys are acting with the fruit snacks and with the drinks because you guys haven't. I know that. I know that. I can see it, baby.
I was gonna lie, but I couldn't.
You don't need to lie, okay? You don't need to lie.
In the meantime, even without a
These
search
poor
warrant in hand,
fucking
the cops can't help but
kids.
notice some odd and perhaps even suspicious sights in the house.
Why is the key in the door here?
Huh?
Why is the key in the door?
When we were in foster care, we had to basically have everything locked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like any sort of chemical, like any sort of like hardware, like vacuums, any sort of like hardware.
Mm.
You have to have like all that locked up.
And now it's a playroom.
The playroom. Wow.
It's a playroom.
What?
Cool.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I swear that kid did that on purpose. Like, look, and now it's a playroom. It has a fucking key in the door. Carlos Serrano, remember guys, LumLum wants you to get married and multiply. You need to get married so she can NTR your wives. Shut up. This mother needs help. This mother needs to go to the fucking jail. She needs to be buried under the jail. Sure, there might be a bit of a lump under the jail, but still. The father needs attitude adjustment. That's not the father. The father's not in the picture. That is the eldest biological son of the mother.
The police will soon have their search warrant, however, and when they speak to Machelle about the process, she has a sudden epiphany.
If they conduct a search warrant and there's nothing found to support those allegations, then that still benefits you.
What it is now.
And I know
I
that.
know what it is now.
Okay, but they still have to do their job.
I
So
know what it is now.
what do you mean by that?
I just think that because of what my daughter knows, I know what it is now, because who knows what a disarray my house is in. I bet you anything. Just know that the only weapon I have in my house is a can of pepper spray, and I have a feeling it has to do with that.
What?
Because my daughter. Okay. I've been racking my brain all freaking for hours right now.
Okay, why Okay. She's like, oh, I think it has something to do with the pepper spray. If you think that nothing's wrong and stuff, why would you bring up the pepper spray unless you are going to admit that you used the pepper spray on your children?
Forever since you guys got here. I know. And it's been hurting.
This is the one frustrating part.
It's perhaps not so surprising that Michelle would make a connection between pepper spray and her daughter, considering a story that Stacy told the cops earlier.
My Jordan, you know, called you.
Mm-hmm.
She came home from work. I haven't seen her in like 4 months. And she came home from work. It was late at night. And she was hungry. So she burnt her pizza because she fell asleep on the couch. And so Mom told me to go get the pepper spray and try to pepper spray her in the face. So she ran up and she pepper spray on her face.
So DCS should be coming out, and they should be taking custody of the kids based on the allegations. And they'll be talking to you as well.
Police execute a search warrant on the residence, and it isn't long before they find many troubling things that seem to verify exactly what the children have told them. 2 cans of pepper spray are found in a drawer, precisely matching the description that Stacy gave them earlier in the evening.
It's in her room.
Okay.
She has a black one and a pink one.
Okay.
She's emptied both on me before.
The police also get a good look at the infamous green room upstairs, the isolated prison that Stacy alleges she and her siblings were locked inside for hours, if not longer.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He makes me sleep with only underwear and stuff on a tile floor. No blankets, no nothing.
According to Michelle and her adult sons, the green room is an innocent place, meant only to be used.
2 adult sons. Dude, no. I don't like this. She has 2 adult daughters who fucking booked it, and has 2 adult sons that are just sticking around. I don't like this. I don't fucking like this. I hate this. Oh my god.
Used for special effects sequences in their Fantastic Adventures videos. Police also speak to Michelle's neighbor, who says living next door to 7 young children has not been the experience she would have expected.
I never see those kids outside, ever.
You never see them outside?
No.
Okay.
That's really surprising.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they only, occasionally I see one of them go over to the mailbox, and that's it.
Okay.
For a family that was so extraordinarily public in some ways, it seems they kept most of their lives hidden behind a closed door.
Erica, police department, open the door!
So these children were not going outside at all. Dude, what the fuck?
Erica, police department, be here now, stop now! Hold up, Brian. Coming out.
Did she fucking book it?
All right, I'm gonna go down the hallway. First door, right? Yep.
Police are back at the residence days later with a new warrant. They don't expect anyone to be in the house, of course. The 7 children were rescued from the home in the early morning hours of March 14th. The next day, police arrested Machelle Hobson and her 2 adult sons, Ryan and Logan Hackney, while awaiting trial on a litany of felony charges, including 7 counts of child. Michelle fell ill and was released from jail for hospitalization. 3 days later, she suffered cardiac arrest and was declared temporarily unfit for trial. While her overall condition improved over the coming months, she took a turn for the worse later that year and died on November 12, 2019.
Karma, bitch. Good. Fucking die. I hope you're rotting in hell. I hope you're rotting in fucking hell, you fat fucking pig.
8 months after her arrest. In a news conference, the Pinell County prosecutor said her untimely death came with a silver lining. These kids don't have to testify, he said, which means they can now begin the healing process. YouTube terminated the Fantastic Adventures channel in March of 2019.
Good. Fuck them. Fat killed her before the prisoners could. It would be hard for the prisoners to kill her, because she's too fucking fat. No knife would be able to go deep enough past all the fucking fat to kill her. How old is she? Couldn't be younger than 40s? I have no fucking idea. But we got another horrifying one to watch. Boy escapes YouTuber's House of Horrors. Why is it always YouTubers? Actually, no. I know exactly why. It's always YouTubers. Alright, playback speed 1.25. Too fat for Shanks. Yep. Yeah, it's a dozen-man job, easy. She died before justice could be served. I mean, hey, I would see her dying as a perfect thing of justice. It's almost beautiful in a way. She fucking died. Good. It's like, honestly, it's better than the children just finding her dead. At least she died somewhere where they can't see her. Alright. Let us continue with more anger.
Wondering if you could do 2 favors.
Well, what are they?
Taking me to the nearest police station.
What's going on, son? Have a seat there.
It's personal business.
Ring.
Whoa! Wait a minute, how do you come to my house?
And I'm a good woman. I don't do naughty things.
The lives of family lifestyle influencers Jody Hildebrandt and Ruby Frankie imploded on.
Oh, is this the Ruby Frankie one? Oh, this is Ruby Frankie. Dude, I've seen this all over the place. I remember hearing about this case. I've never actually seen the body cam footage of it. No. Ruby Frankie...
Here,
what?
use my head.
Oh, I thought I heard something. Jody Hildebrandt. That was like her life coach friend or some shit like that. Ruby Frankie is married to a man who got away with all the shit. Alright, let's continue.
On August 30th, 2023, when one of Ruby's 6 children was discovered weak and hurt. The other 5 had not been accounted for at this time, and law enforcement wasted no time in launching a full investigation. As the police delved into the twisted dynamic that had grown between the 2 women, they never could have anticipated the depths of the depravity the children...
Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Gotta grab a thing. Alright, I'm back. I now got drink. Alright. Let us continue.
Yeah, it's causing freezing.
Mooseman is playing Peek with his friends.
were subjected to, or the mind-boggling justifications offered by the perpetrators.
I just want my kids back. I want my family back.
Adults have a really hard time understanding that children can be full of evil and what that takes to fight it.
The following report is based on police records. When Dan Clarkson answered his doorbell at 10:46 a.m. on August 30th, 2023, he never could have expected his actions would kickstart a nationally publicized police investigation. However, as soon as he laid eyes on the young boy outside, he immediately knew something was very, very wrong. His Ring camera captured the heartbreaking conversation that ensued.
if you could do 2 favors.
Well, what are they?
Taking me to the nearest police station. Well, actually, just one's fine.
What's going on, son? Have a seat there.
Is this personal business?
This was actually the second neighbor the boy had attempted to contact. At the first house, there was no answer, so he'd been forced to move on. The disturbing
this
reason
poor
he was
boy.
seeking help came out when Dan made this emotional call to 911.
Oh.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. Said he had just came from a neighbor's house. He's hungry and he's thirsty.
While Dan was on the phone with the 911, his wife gave the boy, who introduced himself as Russell, snacks to eat while waiting for help to arrive. But shockingly, there was something more appalling about the boy's condition than his extreme malnutrition.
He has duct tape around his ankle.
Injuries, there's sores around them.
Yeah, there's sores around him. I
Jesus.
think there's a good chance he's been...
And he also has
oh, and he has it around his
wrist
ankle.
as well.
I mean, his wrist as well. Okay, this one.
Duct tape around his wrists and ankles, and there's sores around them. Imagine how long the duct tape had to be on him to cause sores underneath. It's like, again, I hate influencer families. I fucking hate them. Not like 99% of them are abusing their children.
Boy has been...
Needs immediate attention.
And yet, the most heartbreaking revelations were yet to come.
Okay, this boy has been...
Oh.
This kid has obviously been... I think he's been detained. He's obviously covered in wounds. He says what's happened to him is his fault.
We need the police here now.
The police and an ambulance were already on the way. During the tense waiting period, Russell revealed that he'd been staying with his mother and her friend, Jody Hildebrand, since May. Terrifyingly, he added that he wasn't the only child in Jody's house. His 2 sisters, ages 9 and 14, were still inside.
Is he good, Grandpa? Oh, this old man. Oh, man, God bless him. Life coaches are weird. Life coaches are fucking... Life coaches, in my opinion, are just scammers. They're just as much scammers as the Indians trying to get you to redeem stuff. It's like... It's like, at least it's fun to listen to the call center Indians. I don't like listening to life coaches because they talk down they talk down to you. Madam, do not redeem! Also, hi, Junko. I will answer your DM after stream.
I'll take more.
As Russell underwent medical assessment, more police officers arrived.
We need to identify that house. If there's 2 other kids there, we need to go do a security sweep of that house.
They were about to realize that they'd gotten there in the nick of time. As the police staged in Dan's driveway, a woman drove up in her car and announced that she was searching for a 12-year-old boy. She gave her name as none other than Jody Hildebrand, the woman Russell said his family had been staying with. Cleverly, the police didn't tell Jody how much they already knew. They just took down her address and said they would come to speak with her shortly. She didn't have to wait long.
They're just in the middle of the fucking desert.
Police officers, open up!
I don't like these modern houses. I hate modern house designs. I don't know why, but I hate them. They make me angry.
Contact. Got moving, Michael. Open the door! Jody? Can you just step out?
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
No, I'm not gonna step out of
Step
the
out of the
house.
house. Step out of the house.
Go.
We're just gonna see. Anybody else home?
Bitch, they got probable cause. They can drag you out of that motherfucking house.
Wait a minute, how do you come to my house?
Right there.
They come into my house. Do you have a search warrant?
We'll explain it after this.
You can't just come into my house without a search
They
warrant.
have
was
probable
mistaken about
cause.
the need for a warrant to enter the home because the police already had probable cause due to a 911 call that the neighbors had placed after Russell showed up at their door. There was a clear emergent need to enter, and a warrant wasn't necessary. The police must account for the welfare of the other two children. They certainly had their work cut out for them, though, because the house was massive. During the search, the police found one room that appeared to be set up for filming. This, they would learn, was because Jody and Ruby both had a significant online presence. More details would emerge throughout the investigation, revealing the dark side of these social media influencers. To ensure that they left no corner unchecked, the investigators retrieved the blueprints of the house. This turned out to be a brilliant idea, as the schematics revealed something that might have been overlooked otherwise. Outside, Jody did not appear to be shy about expressing her displeasure at the intrusion.
I have Airbnb guests over there. Probably scared me to death.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the house?
Yes.
2 kids?
There's a little girl.
Just one?
She's right over here.
Okay.
The Airbnb guests were the least of the police's worries right now. Following Jody's instructions, they made their way down the hall to a bathroom with a large closet. What they found inside was devastating.
I'm a police officer. Are you going for the union here?
Oh, this baby is hiding in the fucking closets.
I'm Sergeant Tobler. What's your name? I just have one. Where's your sister at? Contact one. You okay? Huh? You doing okay? You don't want to talk to me? Yeah, that's okay. Can you come with me though? We got Jody out here. You know Jody?
According to the information Jody gave, this was Russell's 9-year-old sister Eve.
We want to be best buddies, but we're getting a little mad here because he won't give me his shoes. Guess what? I learned how to ride a
No,
bike.
she isn't
but
hiding.
no
She's
train.
captive. Well, I don't know if she was told to hide there or not. Because, honestly, when I was looking at this case, I've never actually seen any of the body cam footage. I only seen the interviews. I seen the, court case coverage and everything like that, but I've never seen the body cam footage. Ugh. She was told to sit there and not talk to any strangers at all. I think she was being punished. Oh my god. I hate Ruby Frankie so fucking much.
Training wheels. Come here, I'll show you.
Despite the officer's gentle approach, she sat eerily still and quiet, hardly giving a sign that she could even hear him.
You take your time, Dad. I'm in no hurry. I'm a police officer. Did you know that? I don't mean to hurt you at all. You doing okay? You scared? Yeah? You're okay.
This poor baby.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Promise. See this right here? It's a badge. It tells me I don't hurt people. I'm just here to make sure you're okay. And I get if you're scared. I would be too. Okay? You wanna come with me?
Still, Eve didn't respond. They hatched a new plan to win her over with pizza. While they waited for the food to arrive, the officers kept her company with the utmost patience, refusing to rush her out of the closet until she made the choice to leave.
She looks so underweight, too. She looks so underweight. This poor baby.
It's okay if I just sit here with you. We don't have to say anything if you don't want to. Okay? I'll just sit here with you.
Meanwhile, back with Russell, the EMTs got a close-up look at the duct tape and wounds around his ankles. What they found was almost unspeakably gruesome. But even this was overshadowed by what Russell said next. In between bites of the snacks from the neighbors, he told the police officer documenting his injuries additional details, which made the situation all the more sickening.
You're not in trouble with me, okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. Our main focus right now is you. Okay? Who put the ropes on you? Supposed to help you walk.
The police report revealed the chilling answers that were redacted in the body cam footage. Russell said that Jody and his mother, Ruby Frankie, had restrained him with ropes to help him with what he'd been choosing. How the women had chosen to treat the resulting wounds left EMTs puzzled. The officer who spoke with Russell repeated the distress.
Wait, hold on. Please. Like, okay, I don't remember all the details with this case. But don't tell me that Ruby Frankie was one of those women who were like, okay, Please don't tell me that Ruby Frankie is one of those fucking women that are like, okay, no, we're not gonna use any modern medicine stuff. We gotta use what God has given us. You gotta eat these flowers. Salting the wounds. Oh, that's worse. She was? What? She was? Fuck! Why do I call these things? How am I good at this? Fuck!
Stressing details to his supervisor on the phone.
They put cayenne pepper mixed with honey and then covered that with the plastic saran wrap and then the duct tape over the wound.
Detectives had found evidence of the honey and cayenne mixture in the upstairs bathroom, along with more ropes used.
Wait, hold on. If I remember correctly, isn't Ruby Frankie like a fucking Mormon or something? I forget, is she Mormon? Yes? Why is it always the Mormons?
Used bandages and other wound dressings.
A medical got there, they started cutting the stuff off him, and then you can see like the dark around his ankles. You could smell it. When they went to go peel it, they thought it was some of the dressing. It was actually his skin that was peeling.
Oh my god.
Obviously, the police wanted to talk to Russell's mother to understand what could possess someone to treat a child in such a manner. As of yet, though, Ruby Frankie, along
His skin was peeling off. Oh my god. I hate him.
along with Russell's older sister, were still unaccounted for. Jody certainly wasn't sharing where Ruby was, as her behavior became increasingly strange as the house search continued. When this officer seemed unreceptive to her stare, she tried a different target.
You wait for me to say something, or?
Inside, the search went on for more children, especially Julie, the older sister Russell said was at Jody's house. There was no sign of her yet, so the police decided it was time to confront Jody about what they'd found when referencing the blueprints. A safe room in the basement, locked with a vault door.
I have a question for you.
Why is there a vault
room downstairs
door?
that has a safe wheel on the front. How do we get access to that to ensure that there's no one else in this home?
Adam.
What the
There's somebody else, so I think you can give them access to make sure there's nobody in there.
After further back and forth to get the lock combination from Jody, a team returned to the basement to open the safe. Upstairs, additional officers were still trying to gain the trust of the little girl in the bathroom closet.
Found dead skin.
She found dead skin.
Oh.
Get out from underneath my bed. Right now.
Sorry, Mom.
I am more upset that you came in my room when you knew you weren't supposed to. You knew that it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
You're still going to have the consequence of not having your nails done for a month.
Mom.
It's a deal. Give me a hug.
Mom. Can I help you too to get paid? Because I want a lot of money.
You.
They likely hoped that the arrival of the pizza would change things in their favor, but they were in for yet another surprise. Despite how painfully thin she appeared, Eve didn't go for the food right away.
Oh, baby. It's almost like she's almost afraid that if she eats, like, opens the box too quickly, or if she eats, she's gonna get hit. She's being just as cautious as a stray cat is. It's conditioning. I know, and I hate it.
Eve proceeded to eat the entire pizza and requested 2 more large slices from the lunch that the police had. As Eve ate, the plan was to focus on opening the safe, but suddenly a new priority emerged. With no warning, Ruby Frankie, Russell and Eve's mother, arrived on scene. After determining that she had no weapons on her, she was taken to a separate area of the house to wait out the search. The police would check in with Ruby once they finished going through the house. The only place left to look was the basement safe room. When they opened the door, though, they were likely crushed. Julie was not inside. At first glance, the room looked to be nothing more than a barren bolt hole reserved for emergencies. When they started opening drawers, though, they turned up some stomach-churning evidence. Handcuffs, a length of rope, and a carabiner. Based on the condition of Russell and Eve, the police received an official search warrant that enabled them to collect these items, along with many of the electronics, as evidence. But even after being in the house for hours, there was still no sign of Julie or the other Frankie siblings. The only certain thing was what should happen with Jody and Ruby. They were both placed under arrest for aggravated child abuse.
Okay, just place your hand behind your back for me. Perfect.
I swear to God, if she tries to say like, oh, but I wasn't abusing my son. Yeah, sure, his skin was coming off, but you know that's what's it called? Holistic healing. That's holistic. That's the stuff that God gave us, so then we can heal our wounds. We don't want to use any of this modern day trash where chemicals would go into our body. Ugh.
During the arrest process, the officers likely noticed some strange behavior from Ruby. She didn't say a single word, even when put in the back of a police car with Jody. The police had to hope she would be more verbose when the time came to ask her how Russell and Eve had gotten in such miserable conditions.
Sure, go ahead and have a seat.
Probably knew she was fucked.
She not? Never came on.
Even if I ask her a name or just like, any asking nothing, she looks at me and goes.
While Jody was at least responding to direct questions, whether she would respond to the hard ones police had in store was yet to be seen.
I'm a little nervous.
You're not, you know, to be honest with you, if I was sitting over there, I'd be a little nervous too. So don't worry about it. We're just here to talk to your side.
So I trust the attorney. He said, don't say anything. And I said, I have nothing to hide. And he's like, I know that, but just let me be there with you when you talk. So you guys seem nice people. I'd like to just tell you, but I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're gonna flip my word. I'm a psychologist. I watch people flip things all the time. So I get it.
Dude, no. Oh my God. I hate this woman so much.
I sit on your side. I get it. It looks sad that I don't want to answer anything, but it's not because I'm trying to be difficult.
Even though Jody refused to talk without a lawyer, trying to get information from Ruby was astronomically more difficult.
We're just here to talk to you about kind of a few things involving your kids.
She looks like she no longer has anything going on in that head of hers. She looks like her soul has left her body years ago. She looks like an empty husk with absolutely nothing in it. This woman is just an extension of fucking Judy, or whatever the fuck her name is.
So first, do you live down here, or do you live up north?
The fuck is wrong with her?
Do you want to talk to me about where you live, or how many kids you have?
Are you trying to blink in Morse code?
Talk to us about anything?
So yeah, this is just your chance to tell us. We're just trying to get your side of the story. So it's your chance to do that. But it's up to you.
I'll wait till I'm over here. Okay. So talk to us at all.
There was hardly.
What are you trying to say? It's like, it looks like she's blinking with purpose. Like she's trying to say something. But there is absolutely nothing behind those eyes.
Any doubt that the two women had done horrible things to Ruby's children. But with both women unwilling to talk,
The demons are
they
taking
still
over.
had no
Please read
idea
my
why.
eyes.
Answers, though, were closer than anyone thought. When the detectives first got to the police station, they found a surprise visitor waiting. Ruby's husband, Kevin Frankie, was there, and he wanted to pick up his kids. With so many burning questions pertaining to the Frankie family, Kevin was detained and taken to a third interrogation room where he was read his rights.
How did you find out that you needed to come here to the street?
I received a message that I needed to come pick up my kids from the police department in Highlands.
And who was that message from?
Well, I prefer not to say right now.
Does it make sense that would happen? I'm just not aware of anyone who did that from our department.
Right. And I'm not comfortable saying right now who received
Was that Jody?
No, I'm not going to answer that question.
Kevin was keeping quite close-lipped. However, it wasn't all bad news. Back at Jody's house, Eve finally seemed to be warming up to law enforcement.
You don't want to talk? Okay. There's nothing at all you want to talk about at all? It's okay to talk to me.
I wonder how long. It's like, how long did it take for this child to start talking to them. It's like she probably at least wanted confirmation that her mom and Judy, whatever, and no one else was in the house to hurt her. Oh boy, there is a father figure. The father's a fucking cuck, that's what he is. He's hardly a father. He's not even a fucking father. He's a pathetic excuse of a man that shouldn't be free right now.
We helped your brother. And we got him some help too. And that's what we want to do for you. Is we want to get you some help too. We are safe. We will not hurt you, and we won't do anything to hurt you.
It took a total of 4 hours before Eve was willing to leave the closet with medical personnel. When examining her in the ambulance,
did she say
EMTs
4
discovered
hours?
that she had wounds on her feet and decided that she and Russell both needed to go to the hospital. Thankfully, as Kevin's conversation with police continued, he was willing to provide some crucial context.
And how many kids do you have, Kevin?
I have 6 kids.
So are they all living with you, or?
No, I haven't seen them for over a year.
What?
Any of them?
No, none of them.
For a year?
Over a year.
Okay,
I've been in a separation.
From who?
From my wife and family. Ruby invited me to leave the home while I thought about the choices that I've made in my life in a way that...
And look at that. See, look at. Not divorced. Ruby told him to move out of the house and think about the choices he made in life in the way that he treated her.
That I treated her.
And did you ever try to reach out to the kids, drop by the home, or was there?
I honored the separation boundary that we agreed to.
When was the last time you saw Ruby?
The last time I saw her was the 18th of this month. We met she requested me to sign over vehicles, or the titles to the vehicles. The vehicle that she drives were all in my name.
When's the last time you physically saw Russell or Eve?
It's like the fact that I think at this point he signed literally everything that was in his name over to Ruby. Again, he's a fucking cuck. He's a fucking cuck. He did not stand up for himself whatsoever. Him not intervening to keep his children safe makes him a pathetic excuse for a man. He is a weak fucking man.
The day that I moved out, July 24th, 2022. So my job is to financially provide for them.
I was trying to figure out how much of a role do you play in the caretaking of specifically of those 2 kids?
I pay the bills.
Okay.
With my job, I provide the money, goes into a shared bank account, and that's my only involvement.
As the conversation went on, Kevin seemed to be just as in the dark as the investigators.
Who lives in that home with your, is it ex-wife? Is it currently a separated wife? Like, who lives in that home with your children?
To be honest, I don't know. I know that she's there with 4 of the children, and our 2 older children have moved out.
This likely came as a shock to investigators. If there were 4...
He has no idea who lives in that house with his wife and his children. And she uses that house for part of that house for Airbnb. Like, dude, I hate this man so much.
4 Frankie children still living at home. That meant they weren't just missing Julie, but another one of Russell's teenage sisters, Abby. Before launching into a frantic search, the detectives decided to finish talking to Kevin, hoping he could give them an idea of where to look for the girls. As the conversation went on, though, Kevin's story only got stranger.
Who's this female Jody that your wife lives with? Do you know a female named Jody?
She is a therapist and a life coach, and she's...
Do you respect her?
Do I respect her? Yeah, I think she's a very honest, truthful person, yes.
Okay. Does your wife have a partner?
No, Jody is like the precursor to a cult leader. She wouldn't be a very successful cult leader because she has the fucking charisma of a fucking doornail. But somehow you and your retarded fucking wife fell for it.
Partner of hers? Is your wife a roommate with her? Your kids are living in her house is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not aware of that, but I know that they've been in business for the last year filming. So every week a podcast goes up and I listen to it.
What's the name of it?
Connections with an X.
This would explain the film set discovered in Jody's house. As it turned out, Jody and Ruby both had a significant following on Instagram and YouTube. Jody was a therapist, and her accounts focused on counseling and family dynamics in alignment with the Church of Latter-day Saints, of which she and Ruby were both.
Oh, Church of Latter-day Saints. I remember hearing about those fuckers when I was in church. Everyone looked down at the Church of Latter-day Saints. Nobody likes the Church of Latter-day Saints. Nobody does. Hey, Mr. Personality, what if I want 5 women to stay at home and raise kids? There's a difference between women staying home and raising kids and you moving out of your house, being a fucking cuck, letting your wife take control of you. You remember Shad's a good boy? Yes, Shad's a good boy. Not all Mormons are like this, but they're still looked down on. Barely know that church sect. Don't. Likely the ideology of Joshua Graham? I believe so.
Remember these trees?
Probably got fucked by the court system. No. The husband, he left on his own accord. He left on his own. He was like, yes, honey, I'll move out. There was no court system involved. Ruby told him to leave. Ruby told him to just straight up leave. And then he was like, yes, honey. So no, it's not that. I know how the court system fucks men over. He was just like, yes, honey. Okay, honey.
Both members. She called her program Connections and had written several books sharing her methods and even taught online Zoom classes on the topics of family health and harmony. Ruby, meanwhile, created more slice-of-life content, cataloging daily life with her family as members of the Mormon faith. Her main platform was a YouTube account titled 8 Passengers, supplemented with an Instagram under the same name. In due time, the police would learn that the content made by Ruby and Jody had become unimaginably twisted behind the scenes.
Are you involved with their business efforts, or no?
And were you involved in the 8 Passengers account with your family?
Yes. I was in the videos.
Recently, Ruby's online presence had undergone a shift. She rebranded to Truth Mom, but began focusing less on her own channel in favor of working with Jody on Connections.
You guys got a lot of heat for neglect and child abuse. A lot of people commented those things on there. Why were they commenting those things?
That's a good question. We had a son who was acting out in very selfish behavior.
Just Chad, or
yes, that was Chad. And none of this is strange or odd. You could get on YouTube and find out all sorts of stuff on this.
Eventually, Ruby stopped posting on her private YouTube account altogether, which Kevin said eliminated 90% of the family's income. Her last video on Jody's channel, though, had come out just 2 days ago. In the interrogation room, Kevin shared more about the situation, which led to public outcry against the Frankies.
He was being very cruel and mean to his siblings that he shared a room with. And so we removed him from the room. And we said, you can sleep anywhere you want. Sleep on the couch, sleep on the pull-out bed, sleep on the floor for all we care, but you're not sleeping in that room with your brother. He chose to sleep on a beanbag. So 9 months later, he had made a lot of changes in his life. And he was ready to, and we had moved by that time. And so we had a new house, and he was ready to move into his own bedroom. Made a video about it. And in the video, he mentioned something to the effect of, I've been sleeping for 9 months on a beanbag.
I remember that. I remember that video.
This wasn't Ruby's only run-in with the law. Shockingly, just 5 days before her arrest, she'd been pulled over while driving with her kids in the car.
Hello. You know how fast you're going right there? No. Okay. Got you going 57. And a 35.
Jesus.
Ruby was sent on her way with only a speeding ticket. Back with Kevin, he explained that the situation with his oldest son, Chad, was the catalyst for Jody getting involved with the family. She was hired as Chad's therapist and had the boy personally paying her $900 a month. From there, her involvement with the family only grew. How this could have led to the breakup of the family and the near starvation of 2 of the children was yet to be explored.
During your marriage, how was disciplining your kids? How would you discipline your kids?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question.
Are you aware of the physical condition of your children?
No. No, I've chosen to trust my wife with the children.
I hate this man so fucking much. I fucking hate this man.
That was part of the agreement of our separation.
Kevin was about to learn the harrowing consequences this decision has caused.
We received a phone call from 911 on our dispatch that a 12 to 13-year-old boy was knocking on doors in a neighborhood asking for food and water. So he had duct tape on his extremities, on his hands, on his ankles, and those were covering rope burns that were used to tie him down. Take a second and think about what I just said. That's the condition of your son. Given that information, your son was taken to the hospital. A warrant has been applied and granted by the Department of Child and Family Services to remove both Russell and Eve from your wife's care. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Would you condone that behavior?
Why the heck does he look more annoyed than distressed? He looks more fucking annoyed about the situation than distressed that his children were being abused. Hate it.
I condone that behavior.
That's my job. My job is to find out your knowledge of treatment of these
based on your
precious
description,
children.
no. But again, I don't know the details, or I don't know what's going on. But as you described that sounds
horrible, disgusting. No human being should be treated like that.
The investigators stepped out to give Kevin a few private moments to come to terms with what he'd just learned. When the investigative team returned 10 minutes later, Kevin took the opportunity to ask a burning question.
What's going to happen to my wife? I love my wife.
I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I don't know. Haven't had anything to do with
I don't have real charges against my wife.
Possibly. I think given the circumstances, that's highly appropriate, but again,
That night, the police decided that Ruby would be booked into jail to await her attorney. Even this, though, failed to get a reaction from her.
Trace, you want to let you know what criminal charges for, so you're under arrest? It's going to be 2 counts, second-degree felony of child abuse or neglect, okay? You understand that or no? Are you okay? I'm wondering if there's like a medical clearance that needs to, like, do you need medical attention before you go
I
to
hate
jail?
this woman.
Okay.
I hate this
Have you ever
woman.
been arrested before? I'm just concerned about you.
I
know you
hate
don't
her.
believe that.
I hate her. I hate her. I hate
I've
her.
had an opportunity to talk to your husband and kind of worried about your circumstances and obviously your children as well. You're sure you don't need medical attention or anything like that?
She just needs a good smack with a brick across her face.
Jody, too, was escorted to a police car to be transported to
Oh my
jail,
God.
facing the same charges. Still inside the police station, Kevin learns more from the investigators about the children.
And so, I mean, this feels like getting run over by a steam truck while you're sharing with me today.
Yeah. I can tell you're caught off guard.
I thought I was just coming here to pick up my kids, and for what, I don't know what or why, but and I was planning on taking them back with me. Everything you're sharing to me just sounds like a made-up story. Like
It's not, you fucking douchebag.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like,
You have no fucking idea what they're talking about because you haven't seen your goddamn kids in over a year. Oh my god, I hate them!
It's just, it sounds like a horror movie. And what you're sharing with me just feels like a sucker punch. I feel responsible for separating, leaving. It hurts. I know you're all doing your jobs. And I know you all have the best interests of my kids in mind. I appreciate them.
Thank you. Thanks. That means a lot.
I just want my kids back. I want my family back. I want my wife back.
It was doubtful either Ruby or Jody would be getting out of jail anytime soon. Jody grappled with this through the...
You know? If I was him, I wouldn't be saying I want my wife back. No. I would want my kids back. I would want to make sure that my kids are okay. Not, I want my wife back.
The lens of religion while speaking with a friend she called from the county jail.
And I don't know if I'm going to be like some kind of example, but when I get out of here, I have a story to tell, and I'm going to try to do everything I can to protect the children, because that's what's happening, is that kids are being just horribly abused. Well, I have just been begging him, like, you've got to explain this to me. Like, I cannot logically figure out what's going on here. I mean, I should be here. I haven't done anything wrong.
Ruby, too, made some equally baffling claims during her jailhouse phone calls.
But the most upsetting thing is that I am completely misunderstood.
What?
That is the most horrible feeling. Like, my own family misunderstands me, they misinterpret me, and poor Jody, they misinterpret her, they misunderstand her. She puts her neck out on the line for people, and then they get mad at her. I mean, it is just horrendous. It's horrendous. And you know what? Every Joseph Smith, every wonderful man of God has had to be misunderstood. And I'm a good woman. I don't do naughty things. This is the witch hunt.
It wasn't all dark and twisted news, though.
It's like, okay. The way that Ruby is just like... Because when I was learning about this case and how absolutely fucking psychotic Ruby became, it almost seemed like she was probably 6 months away from killing one of her kids. Because whenever you see a woman get heavily involved in religion, they usually go into a psychosis of some level. They'll go into a religious psychosis and they'll end up killing one of their children because they think they're possessed by a demon. Or they think that their kids are possessed by the devil. You know how many women have drowned their children thinking that they're possessed? Do you know how many women have just smashed their kids against the ground or against a wall thinking that they are possessed? It's insane. I don't know, just... Religious psychosis is a scary fucking thing. I don't know.
In a stroke of luck, the police located Julie and Abby. Shockingly, they were nowhere near the family home in Springville. Rather, they were located more than 20 miles away, at a house belonging to Ruby's friend and fellow Connections member, Pam. How she'd gotten there, though, remained in question. Pam was handcuffed when the police arrived and agreed to answer some questions while waiting for additional investigators to arrive. While one officer sat with her, the other took the opportunity to check in with Julie.
Do you need medical attention at all? Okay. Is there a reason you're so scared right now? It's us? Okay. Well, I'm sorry if you've had a negative interaction with law enforcement in the past, okay? My intention is not to scare you. Do you go to school?
Down the driveway, Pam was unhandcuffed when investigators arrived from Springville. She told them that she'd received a call from Ruby asking her to pick up 2 of her daughters while she dealt with a family emergency. Up until this point, the officers were under the impression that it was only Julie at the house, but Pam clarified that her older sister Abby was also there. Thankfully, neither she nor Julie appeared to be in physical distress like Russell or Eve. Julie and Abby appeared hesitant to go with DCFS representatives when they arrived, but were safely taken into custody to await the outcome of the investigation. The uncertainty over Abby and Julie's whereabouts had been answered, but so many questions remained. First and foremost, the quandary of what could have happened to leave Russell and Eve so frail and traumatized. Kevin returned to the police station with his lawyer for a second interview. The additional details he was about to share were nothing short of astonishing.
Have you found the pen papers?
The pen papers.
So it described all of the visions and trances and everything that Jody had.
I swear to God. Again, why is it always the fucking Mormons? Oh, hi, Akko. Speaking of Mormons, thank you for the raid. How are you? And also, hello, Akko viewers. How are you? We are currently watching the body cam footage from the Ruby Frankie case. Anyways, let's continue.
Ruby went into, how thick would you say it was? It was like 3 inches thick or so. And there were hundreds of pages of written documents. It's something Jody would not want found.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't want to destroy it.
Because we do have Ruby's journal, which is from those dates that you mentioned.
These things are going to be so... The stuff she wrote in the pen papers, she would not write in her journal. The stuff she wrote in the pen papers was not intended to be read by anybody until God would decree them to be written as scripture for the whole world to read.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Again, religious extremism is fucking insane. Why is it always the Church of Latter-day fucking Saints that does this shit? It's always the Church of Latter-day Saints.
I believe that's what we have.
It wasn't certain whether the documents found by the police were actually Ruby's pen papers or just a journal. Regardless of what they were called, the contents revealed a wealth of heinous secrets. On July 10th, 2022, Ruby wrote, "Eve and Russell have been in so much deviant behavior they won't control their bodily functions.
What?
I never would have suspected the cold, dead heart Russell has." Ruby echoed these sentiments in one of...
Yeah, she was about 6 months away from murdering her children. She was about 6 months away from murdering one or both of her youngest children. If she is writing about her youngest son like that, yeah, no. There's no fucking way. Or like 6 days? Yeah. Is it always Latter-day Saints? Majority of the time when I hear of religious extremism or people who think that they're prophets, I've always heard it's the Latter-day Saints. She was rationalizing killing her son with that? Yeah.
One of the phone calls she made from jail.
Adults have a really hard time understanding that children can be full of evil and what that takes to fight it.
According to the journal, Russell and Eve were locked in closets, made to do physical labor, wall sits, jump on a trampoline, stand out in the rain, and carry heavy boxes up and down the stairs for hours on end. When Eve slipped and fell while carrying the boxes, Ruby accused her of doing so on purpose, and then shaved her head as punishment.
What? Okay, her handwriting is almost worse than mine. I reminded her that if she whined, cried, or squinted her eyes at me, or soured her face, I would be buzzing her hair. If she is going to act sick, she can look sick. She agreed with a smile. I told her because she didn't listen the night before, she would do 2 sets of boxes / stairs with a 5-minute break. She did the first set easily as agreeably. I don't know. After 5 minutes of rest, she began whimpering. When she got to the bottom stair, she slipped and dropped the box. I put her in the dog wash and shaved her head. Then back to the boxes. Dude, what the fuck?
Punishment. And this was just brushing the surface of what the children endured.
I've never had a kid quite like Eve, but she does not like to sit and listen.
That's
I don't know if that's just her personality and she just needs me to be more strict with her than what was required with some of the other kids, or if she is displaying hyperactivity tendencies. So I'm going to try to figure that out today. I honestly don't know which way it's going to go. She knows that I mean it and I'm going to carry through with it. If she absolutely is not capable, then I'm going to maybe take further measures to figure out if there's hyperactivity tendencies going on, or if she stays and she's really good and she listens, then It probably just means she needs a little bit more of a strict routine with her.
According to Kevin, the fight against so-called evil had not originated with the children. In fact, the downward spiral had begun more than a year prior under some very strange circumstances.
We went out to like a dinner afterwards, and that's where Jody really opened up to the women in a private conversation that she believed she was being tormented and haunted by shadow figures every night, and that was spooky.
Ruby also revealed that Russell and Eve still sometimes failed to control their bodily functions. She presented this as a method by which they defied her. Back with Kevin, he alleged that Jody's experiences had rapidly grown more intense.
She was walking along the beach with Jesus, and Jesus challenged her to go walk on the water, and it was a whole lesson on walking on the water.
And that was still just the tip of the iceberg. The more investigators read of Ruby's journal, the more depraved the story became. Tuesday, big day for evil, she wrote on July 11th. All night, Eve screamed and cried and hit her head on the tile floor. Today, Jody confronted her. Eve admits to putting on a show for her mother. Eve said she wants to be pitiful. When the investigators read on and learned what torment Eve had endured to reach this level of desperation, they likely didn't know whether to be enraged or heartbroken.
This woman needs to be put in a fucking psych ward. She needs to be heavily fucking medicated and put in a psych ward. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, lobotomies were used for women like this. Maybe they weren't so bad after all.
Jody mentioned her experiences with what she called the spirit in one of her jail phone calls.
When I feel the spirit, I have two physiological reactions. I get really like shaky, like I'm shivering, like I'm cold, or I feel heat, like I have a fever run through me. It felt like I was burning up, and I was just shaking with gratitude. Like, here's your answer. Here's what this is.
Back with Kevin, he revealed that while Jody's alleged visions had initially seemed positive, things quickly took a much darker turn, and things changed inside the house.
There was a lot of satanic ones. When she would go into possession mode, she would talk in like different voices. It was really creepy. But the voices would say, she's ours, we're not letting go. She is Satan's bride. She's mine. I'm going to marry her. If she was faking it, she believed that Satan wanted her as her bride.
The journal revealed that Eve experienced horrific punishment.
Wait, hold on. Am I thinking of a different case? Or is Ruby Frankie also the one that said that she can see, like, people's auras around her, saying, like, oh, you know, my older children, they have white auras around them. That means that they're good. But my younger children, they have dark auras around them. And shit like that. And it's like, was that Ruby Frankie, or was that somebody, or was that another psycho fucking woman? I don't remember. I don't know.
Punishments. This is the day Eve anticipates breaking her 2-day fast, Ruby wrote. I let Russell know she has hardened her heart and will do one more day of fasting to invite her to humble. Eve flips out and begins ranting. All day, Eve makes rhymes about my mom starves me and calls it fasting. In his second interview, Kevin continued his description of what it was like to live with Jody.
I can't explain some of the stuff that happened while we were there. Like crashes in the basement while we were talking upstairs. And plates like in the kitchen just flying off by themselves, like full speed smashing on the wall and falling to the floor. And I don't have any way to explain it other than there's some crazy going on.
On other occasions, Eve was doused with water in the dog wash and made to sleep on the basement floor. And it only got worse going forward. Kevin, too, said that back in 2021, the situation with Jody took a similar downward trajectory as she became increasingly entwined with his family.
But it reached the point where in August, her bishop at the time, he's not our bishop anymore, but I mean, he was going over there every night, and he'd be there for like 4 hours. Then he'd be like, I'm fighting evil spirits, I'm casting demons out, there's crazy stuff going on.
No, that dude was fucking your wife.
He was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, there needs to be some sort of resolution.
After the bishop left, the first attempted fix was for Jody to move in with another family involved with connections. The opinions Kevin shared about what happened with that family reflect only his beliefs, and we have not been able to verify them.
According to that, after 6 weeks and trying to seduce the husband of the family,
they
kicked her out.
While there was no way to prove that Jody had been held against her will, the police knew for a fact that Russell and Eve had been. Ruby documented one particularly horrific confrontation between Russell and Jody, whom she refers to frequently as G-Joe. G-Joe takes Russell on a little walk to the pool, Ruby wrote. She talks on how Russell has love twisted. G-Joe then pushed Russell into the pool. Meanwhile, Kevin recounted the events after Jody either escaped or was kicked out of the other family's home.
It was at that point that they said, "Why don't you take her up to your house?" And I was like, "Oh, hell no. I don't want this in my house." But I was beaten over the head with it. Like, that's really insensitive. You know, she's done so much to help our family.
You know, I don't like Kevin, Frankie. He's a fucking weak, he has a weak fucking spine. He is a fucking cuck. He does, I hate him. I remember following this case, never in my years have I seen such wickedness. I despise this case. Everyone but the children fucking suck in this case.
And you're being selfish, and she has needs, and come on, like, it won't be for long. And so I relented, and I was like, okay.
Later in his second interview, Kevin told the police about the drastic changes that took place in the Frankie house after Jody moved in.
The moment she showed up at my house, just the weirdest crap started happening. Lights turning on and off, sounds of people walking in walls, and like sounds like footprints going up walls and across the ceiling.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she like puts speakers in the walls just to sell the point that, oh yeah, no, this is spooky, you need me around.
Stuff floating around, and I became the resident exorcist. That was the title I came up with myself. I thought it was kind of funny. Whenever she started to like go into a trance and go into possession, which started to be a lot. And Ruby would go up and check on her. It started like every 4 hours a night, and then it moved every 2 hours a night.
Dude, no, I wouldn't want somebody like this around my fucking children. I would express my Second Amendment so fucking quickly. Oh shit, she started talking in tongues. Oh, she's quiet now. I feared for my life. No, I would not let somebody like this around my children. Dude, no, you're a horrible fucking father. I'd call the police. I'd call the fucking Vatican. Somebody to get her out of my house. Ugh.
Then it moved every hour at night, and then at some point Ruby said, "You know what, I'm just going to start sleeping in there, and if I need you, I'll come down and get you."
Kevin said that Ruby and Jody began sleeping in the same bed. However, this was only the beginning, and soon Kevin noticed that he was being subjected to unique restrictions.
I could leave when I wanted, but I couldn't come back until Ruby gave me permission. I couldn't come into the kitchen to eat until Ruby gave me permission. And the upstairs where Jody roamed was completely off limits. Ruby would dictate all of the terms of how our interactions would be when we would talk. No matter what I did, no matter how much I tried to track better, be truthful and not be selfish. Every week it was like, you're being manipulative, you're being selfish, you're lying, you're hiding something, you're still hiding stuff. And I really started to question my sanity, honestly. It became more and more isolated. Jody had an approved list of men that I can make phone calls to.
This appeared to be a method Ruby repeated with Russell at Jody's house. Ruby recounted in the journal how she woke one night to find Russell missing, and a note written in pebbles on the balcony which read,
"What the
Jail.
fuck?
I will call when I get there." Panicked, Ruby said she and Jody searched the house, then got in their cars and began driving around looking for Russell, which Ruby described as racing the devil. They brought him home. Disturbingly, she went on to describe the concession of letting Russell sleep in a bed and feeding him a full meal the next day as like stitching up a patient knowing you didn't get all the cancer out.
Okay, look at me. Don't say help anymore.
You done said it.
Yeah, so I'm very clear what I'm talking about. Don't say that again. Do you understand? Because next time you won't be smiling on your face.
Kevin explained that the situation never improved as
This
everyone
poor
tried to
fucking
appease
baby.
Jody and Ruby.
So I was completely cut off. If I went to my church leaders, I was seeking enablement. If I went to my family, I was seeking enablement. If I went to anybody, I was seeking enablement. I felt trapped. And that's where I was all the way up until the last week of July, when Jody called me one day out of the blue and just said, "I don't understand why you're not getting it."
While everything the police had learned so far was certainly horrific, they would soon realize that it almost got unimaginably worse for the children. Based on the journal entries, the authors believed that the children's bodies needed to be engaged in painful good work as punishment. Just as Ruby and Jody set out to look for rural land in Arizona for the Frankie children.
Of course, this was in Arizona. Why is it always Arizona? These selfish children who desire only to take, lie, and attack have zero understanding of God's love for them. They don't know Jijo is selling her home. This precious Snow Canyon gem, so she can purchase land where these two can walk. Jijo has been looking for property with Soros Cactus is something more imminent, the need to get these kids to open land. She is willing to consider less than ideal property for them. You're isolating them in a fucking desert.
Children to work, Ruby got a text. I found the land. As the move to Arizona loomed dangerously closer, it became obvious that the women wanted the pair to choose punishment over respite. In an emotional phone call made from her jail cell, Jody had this to say on the topic.
Nobody wants the truth. Nobody wants the truth. Nobody wants the truth because these kids, I told Doug, I woke up, the spirit told, it's all the devil. I mean, you've seen him, and he uses these kids, and he uses all of us as the adults, the parents that don't hold the kids accountable. So now it's abusive to make a kid sleep on the floor. It's abusive, or it's abusive to, it's ridiculous. You can't even raise your kids anymore.
This was the sort of stance Jody put forth through her program, Connections. At its peak, her Instagram had over 10,000 followers, leaving the police to wonder just how many other children might have suffered the ramifications of her influence.
My God.
Later, in the midst of the investigation, Kevin continued his story of his family's breakdown.
So that separation continued all the way up until the holidays, maybe. And then Ruby ended that separation. Jody went home the second week of January. But by that time, Ruby, Pam, and Jody were completely determined to do this work that they felt God had for them. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was just crazy.
Yes, it is batshit crazy.
The police learned just how far Ruby was willing to go to pursue her work with Jody.
She wanted to legally, work with Jody's attorney to give Jody 8 passengers and become an employee of Connections. Basically, the contract was Ruby gives Jody everything, and Ruby gets nothing in return.
So no, Jody was trying to build a cult. That's what she was trying to do. She was trying to build a basically woman-only cult. She has the charisma of a fucking doornail. But somehow she managed to get some retarded fucking women to follow her. Oh my God.
Our YouTube manager at the time was red flags. I don't know how to tell you. She is scamming you. Ruby fired him.
Regarding this issue of Ruby and Jody's business entanglement, Ruby made some interesting claims in one of her calls from jail. In fact, she seemed to be changing her attitude towards Jody entirely.
Jody Hildebrand never was my business partner, nor was I ever her employee. I never received wages from Connections or Jody. In 2019, I hired her as a counselor for my son, and then in 2020, I paid her to be my mentor. She's a whirlpool. She just pulls you.
Regardless of any legal business arrangements, finances became an increasingly central component of the travesty that befell the Frankie children. This became clear when police continued reading Ruby's journal and gained further insight into the disturbing reasons she and Jody were looking into moving to Arizona. Jody and I took Eve out into the desert, Ruby wrote. She went out into the heat, barefoot. Eve still tried to run. She screamed for another family, water, food, care, love. Oh, Eve, a manipulative ploy. Ruby's journal entry about taking Eve to the desert became even more heartbreaking. Apparently, it was only after Eve collapsed on the road exhausted that Ruby took her home, but not for long. The very next day, Ruby, Russell, Eve, and Julie all returned to the desert. For the next 3 days, the children were made to weed and tidy a cemetery on a nearby Native American reservation. They were not allowed to wear shoes or gloves, despite the fact that there was broken glass and thorns everywhere. At one point, Russell became so desperate to escape the heat that he stuck his head in the toilet. Footage of this suffering was captured by a local, who explained in no uncertain terms to Ruby that she was not welcome there, and that she would be filing a police report. This, Ruby wrote in her journal, was a sign that the devil does not want us to take Russell and Eve out of society. Apparently, relocating to Arizona was their chosen method of avoiding further unwanted attention. One has to wonder how long the plan to get to Arizona was in process, though, based on an interaction Kevin mentioned.
my fucking god. It's like, again, the fucking systems in place to protect children absolutely fail children again. It's like, this was obviously very prolonged. She was probably doing the exact same thing to her older children before they moved out.
Mentioned happened before the separation.
Ruby started threatening me with another separation. And just like, this isn't about money, this is about doing God's work. So we continued in that dynamic for the next 6 or 7 months until she went on a trip with Jody and Pam down to Arizona. And I think they, like, when I read her journal, she went into Mexico or something and bought drugs or something, like prescription drugs for the emergency kits. And when she came back from that trip, before she even brought the bags into the house, she pulled me in and said, I want to talk with you. And that's when she asked me to leave.
And so Kevin left and got an apartment in Springsville. At some subsequent point, Ruby also left the family home for the house in Ivans to live with Jody, where the lives of her children would become a living nightmare. Back with Kevin, he said that when Ruby initiated contact again, he had no idea the sinister plan she had in store for their children.
Around that time, things with Ruby started, like, picking up, and I didn't understand why, but, like, Ruby wanted to meet in a parking lot and wanted me to sign over, 2 of our cars wanted me to sign them over to her name. I'm in total compliance mode at this point. Just like, I'm a good husband, you see, you can trust me.
Ruby's comments on the journal somehow managed to become even more disturbing. She wrote, "This girl would choose to be shot and die than to humble." Even that wasn't the most disturbing part, though, because after locking Eve in the closet overnight, they decided to treat her injuries from the cactus. Ruby said, "The spirit was very strong as Julie and I witnessed Jody cleaning what did not deserve to be clean." Kevin continued his story, discussing the moment he found that his family had disappeared to live in Ivans, leaving their own house empty.
But when I returned to the house, everything was packed up, and a neighbor came over and said she asked for the HOA rules and mentioned to him that she wanted to rent the house out. Which I was like, are you kidding me? And apparently she wanted to sell the house, but couldn't because my name was on the mortgage.
In another jail call, Ruby...
Oh my fucking god. Again, this man is fucking pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic.
revealed that the Arizona scheme had gotten further along than anyone yet knew. One shudders to think what could have happened if Russell hadn't escaped before the move.
I pulled the money, and I have it in a bag.
With you? Do the police have it?
Well, I don't know what the police took.
But the bag is at Jody's house?
They can't just take people's money.
Yeah, they can.
That's not right.
In a stunning...
No, they could take the money if it's in a bag. They just gotta, you know, they gotta put it in evidence or whatever. You'll eventually get it back. You just gotta go get it back.
Twist, the person on the other end of the phone was none other than Kevin himself. In the days following Ruby's arrest, the pair made several phone calls where Kevin tried to ensure he received custody of the children and secured the money that Ruby had pulled out. Kevin's demeanor towards Ruby in these calls might be unexpected.
I am committed to our family. I'm committed to you and our marriage, no matter what happens. I will be here to support you in any way that I can.
Limp dick behavior.
During this call, Kevin and Ruby agreed to limit their contact going forward to strengthen Kevin's chances of gaining legal custody of the children. A discovery made the next day, though, blew that out of the water.
The bag's gone.
What?
The bag is gone.
What? What?
There's no bag.
The only thing more shocking than the bag's disappearance was where Ruby had gotten the funds in the first place. Kevin and his lawyer revealed the source of the missing $85,000 while speaking with police.
That money, she cleaned out their bank account.
Jesus.
The kids' savings account.
Yeah, and yours too, your joint account.
Yeah.
That's where that money came from.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you can have, or if I need to have a discussion with the county attorney. Kevin would kind of like his kids' money back.
Unfortunately, tracking down the money and attempting to return it to the children would likely become a separate civil case. While Ruby didn't comment on this directly while in jail, she had more thoughts to share the longer she was behind bars.
Just the devil is so sly.
Ruby used religion as an excuse to cheat and abuse. Well, it's like Ruby didn't cheat. if anything, it was Jody that is trying to be a discount cult leader, and Ruby was pulled into that. So if anything, Jody is using religion to try to rope these women or whoever else that she is just scamming into joining her. So unfortunately, it's just another one of those cults that will use religion to drive whatever. Unfortunately, religion is often used as a weapon.
I'm embarrassed it took such a huge slap in the face to wake
The
up
huge slap in
today.
the face is
On another
missing
call
money.
with her
Fuck
parents,
you.
Ruby proofread a court statement she wrote to address her children and acknowledge her actions.
I would do anything in this world for you.
Fuck you.
My willingness to sacrifice all for you was masterfully manipulated into something very ugly. I took from you all that was safe and soft and good. I took from you your mother. How terrifying this must have been for you. I will never, ever stop crying for hurting your tender souls. You are such a very precious part of me. I'm
She
so
doesn't
very
feel
sorry.
fucking
But no
sorry.
apology in the world could begin to undo the horrible trauma experienced by the Frankie children. In contrast to Ruby's attempt to make amends, Jody's response was the same as it was at the beginning of the investigation.
The Lord says that first they'll lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons. And the children shall rise up against their parents and shall cause them to be put to death. That statement right there is what's going on with me.
Oh, fuck off.
The children shall rise up and put their parents to death, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Ultimately, Ruby and Jody were charged with 6 felony counts of child abuse and neglect each. Rather than go to trial, Ruby and Jody pleaded guilty to 4 counts of child abuse. Though their cases were adjudicated separately, they received the same sentences. On each count, Jody and Ruby were sentenced to serve between 1 and 15 years in prison. The sentences were to be consecutive, meaning both women could be behind bars for up to 60 years, which could be the rest of their lives. Kevin continues to lobby for custody of his children, who were taken by DCFS and placed in foster care. The Frankie's oldest daughter, Sherry, is writing a book about her upbringing and has requested the public respect the privacy of her younger siblings as they attempt to recover. While their current status is unknown, we can only hope that the Frankie children are at long last experiencing the kindness and gentleness that they deserve.
These poor fucking babies. The 2 youngest absolutely fucking starved. Julie and Abby, I don't know, they're probably old enough to where they can at least defend themselves against their fucking mother. Because they don't look like they're starving. They look like they got plenty of meat on their bones. Then the 2 eldest, they were moved out. Yes, we'll do a palate cleanser before I end stream. Hope the husband loses his claims. I hope so too, but also it's like, do the children have anyone else that they can depend on? That's the thing. The children need, they need to be sent somewhere on where they can thrive. And unfortunately, the foster care system has a very bad track record when it comes to things like that. Yeah, Chad was abused. We're gonna watch, oh no, hold on. Let me see. Let me see what I can find real quick. Let's see. You know what? We will watch Jeff Dunham. We will watch a little bit of Jeff Dunham. Oh, he's still touring? Jeff is still fucking touring? I didn't know that. Huh. You know what? Let's watch some of the best of Peanut. I think that'd be fun. How about that? Some of the best of Peanut. Let's see. Update, he's currently suing Jody. Let's hope the spineless fool adds Ruby to the lawsuit. Oh, I hope so too. And let us watch a little bit of Peanut. And then we will end stream. Ever heard of a guy called Randy Feltface? I have not. Leakazoid? No. There you go.
I met this next guy many years ago, also when I was in college. He is not from the United States. He's from a small Micronesian island in the South Pacific. Please help me welcome my buddy, Peanut.
Come on,
Peanut.
YouTube.
Peanut.
YouTube, you can do it. Come on, YouTube. Stop being stupid. Oh, man. I miss Jeff Dunham stuff. I need to watch his newer shit.
Why did you interrupt me? You mispronounced my name. What, you mispronounced my last name? I know. It's Dunham. Now, when you look at it, it says Dunham, just Dunham. Ham. You're the other white meat. Don't confuse everyone, it's Dunham. It says Dunham, ham, ham, ham.
You know, it's like ventriloquists are so fucking cool. I don't know how. Like, how the fuck does he do that? Yes, I know it is very specific controls of your, like, vocal cords and everything, but that is so cool.
Just Dunham. Just Dunham. And you know, when you think about it 30 seconds, it's actually just Dunham. What? Just You're using an unneeded F. Just Dunham.
I need to rewatch all of his specials. Him and Gabriel Iglesias.
Am I pissing you off,
Does he look like JD Vance to anyone else?
Dude. What? Where's your other hand? I hope you're wearing a glove. Do you do this to the other guys? Everybody except Jose. Yeah, you shoved the stick up his ass. I think I'd rather have that. You have a stick? What? What the hell is that? That's how I work your arm.
Oh my god.
That explains.
I haven't watched Jeff Dunham since I was a kid. My granny is the one that introduced me to Jeff Dunham. Granted, she's the one that introduced me to a lot of comedians that I used to watch. I remember, I was 10 years old when I first watched Jeff Dunham. Thanks, Granny. I didn't know he was still touring. I know I think, didn't he go through a nasty divorce back in like 2013? And then I think he got remarried, or was it like, you know, maybe divorced, but not really? I don't remember. Oh, I love Detaining, Gabriel. LumLum, how old was your granny back then? How old was my granny in 2007? She's like... How old is my granny right now? Because my great-granny is 89. She's gonna be 90 next year. I think she's like... maybe almost 70? I don't remember. I don't know.
Things like that one sucks.
Yeah, I know Gabriel got divorced.
You know what else pissed me off today? What? Trying to use my cell phone, having trouble, just like the stinking commercials. Can you hear me now? Hold on now, hold on now, now. You know what you don't hear in those commercials? What? The other end of the conversation. Stop it! This guy's not getting any of this. I've been watching and the whole time it's all going meow. I actually think I'm better than Batman. How's that? I have one extra power that he does not, and that is bat telepathy. Bat telepathy. Yes, it's like ESP nut. I have the ability to read your mind. No, you don't. Come on, that's ridiculous. It's like I knew what you were going to say right when you did. Well, of course you did, because I like to stare at Justin Bieber pictures and dream about being his secret girlfriend.
What the fuck, Steve? I'm a very simple fish. I love Jeff Dunham. I love his shows. But I need to watch more comedy instead of being depressed all the time. I'm gonna watch more Jeff Dunham after stream.
Now you're making stuff up. Am I? Yes, but I put honey in certain places for my little doggy to lick. Will you stop me before I oil myself up and go clubbing? What's your name? I can make you talk. Are you finished?
Oh, God, I love this man.
Peanut, what is wrong with you? NyQuil and Red Bull.
You know, 12-year-old me was half tempted to see if drinking NyQuil and Red Bull would give me this much energy. Thank goodness I didn't, because I didn't have any NyQuil. You know, I should try that out sometime. Have some NyQuil, have some Red Bull, see what happens. Bad luck? No. Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Should we watch some Ahmed? I think we'll watch some Ahmed. LumLum, that would have killed you. Ah! Don't. Oh, I mean, Peanut got to do it. Why can't I? If you do, stream it at least. LumLum, no. Oh, that's an actual recipe for her. Fine, I won't. God. Add more phlegm when saying Ahmed. I love Walter. He's great. I also love Bubba J. I love all of them.
Will you calm down? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Just hold on. Take deep breaths. Slow it down. you
Daddy
okay?
D. Yeah.
So. Look at me. Look at me. You are so cute.
He sounded like Mizu for a second. Mizu, if you're just lurking, I'm sorry, but it's true. You look so cute. Let me see. Best of Jose. I need best of Ahmed. Wait, hold on. What the fuck did... Oh, yeah, hold on. I remember Ahmed's son. Hi, Mizu. I knew you were lurking. Best of Ahmed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm on YouTube. I believe in you. Ahmed Jr., yes.
There is a terrorist amongst us.
The fact that we could say there is a terrorist among us and get a laugh instead of, oh, is this a Hassan Piker stream? Ugh, God. Why are you so small? Because I feel like it.
But apparently he was not an accomplished terrorist. I don't know if he actually accomplished anything that he set out to do. I do know that he managed to blow himself up. And I don't know how it's gotten to the point that I can actually give this introduction, but here it is. Please help me welcome the most beloved terrorist throughout the world, Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Good evening, Ahmed. Good evening. Infidel. So you're a terrorist? Yes, I am a terrorist. What kind of terrorist? A terrifying terrorist. Are you scared? Not really, no. And no? Not really, no.
Is Jeff Dunham suddenly getting popular again? You're the second VTuber watching his old Jeff Dunham stand-up. Oh, I watched a lot of Jeff Dunham when I was younger. I have, I think about 5 of his specials on DVD, which just at my granny's house. I have the Christmas special, I have Spark of Insanity. I forgot the other ones I had, but I watched the fuck out of the Christmas special and Spark of Insanity. Those are my 2 favorites. I swear I had Silence, I Kill You as a ringtone for like 6 years. Dude, I have that on a shirt somewhere. I had an Ahmed shirt. It was great. Oh, so this is where he comes from? Yes.
Silence! I kill you! So, Ahmed, no, it's Ahmed.
It's Ahmed.
That's what I said. No, you said Ahmed. It's Ahmed. Silence! I kill you! How do you spell it? What? How do you spell your name? Oh, let's see. A. C. Phlegm. Silence!
Oh, God. I miss these.
So, Ahmed, if you're a terrorist, I would suppose you have some sort of specialty. Yes, I am the suicide bomber. Ah, so you're finished. What? You've done your job. No, I haven't. But you're dead. No, I'm not. I feel fine. But you're all bone. It's a flesh wound. Ahmed, no, Ahmedina. Do you dress like this often? No, only when I want free drinks. Am I right, lady? Someone told me yesterday I look like a Victoria's Secret model. Really? I know what their secret is. What?
Yep.
Well, I must say, I like your pink dress. Oh, fuchsia. You look good. Right. Can you tell I had some work done? Yes, the last time I had this much plastic on my chest, it exploded. I need a note, so I know where the hell I am. You got a note for me, guitar guy?
I used to have this fucking song memorized. Oh my god, it's been so long. Oh, I gotta rememorize these jokes. Ah.
You weren't even close. Gosh, I wonder why. Look at my giant ears. Can we have the note again? Yeah, good. Didn't hear it the first time.
The blood purple thing? That's Taco Pea.
Dashing through the sand with a bomb strapped to my back. I have a nasty plan for Christmas in Iraq. I got through checkpoint A, but not through checkpoint B. That's when I got shot in the ass by the U.S. military. Silence! I'm not finished! This is a sad song! I used to be a man, but every time I cough, thanks to Uncle Sam, my nuts keep falling off. Stop looking, you perverts! You can look at the dunk-a-dunk chicks. Okay, that's funny. I give you that one. That was good. My bombing days are done. I need to find some work. Perhaps it would be much safer as a convenience store night clerk. Oh, jingle bombs, I think I got screwed. Don't laugh at me because I'm dead or I kill you.
Oh, I love it.
So how are the cheerleaders at your school? Oh, we didn't even have girls. No girls? No. I had to take my buddy Omar to the prom. Hey, he could dance. Later, he became a village person. I'm not kidding. Wait, your buddy Omar was in the singing group, The Village People? Uh-huh. Which guy was he? What? Was he like the cowboy or the construction worker? Indian? He was the Indian. What was that? A bomb. Native Americans didn't use bombs. Hey, they got it. They knew I got shot by an arrow. I must be a pretty good actor. Can I try it again to make sure it wasn't a fluke? Okay, this time, much bigger arrow, much more drama. I got shot in the shoulder, not gonna die. Now the stomach. Okay, I'm done. I can sit up now. Actually, you can't. What? Your ribs are caught on your spine. Hang on one second.
God. Yeah, I'm watching more of this after stream. I haven't laughed this much in a long time.
What? You feed me a sandwich every once in a while, this shit would not happen. I kill you. Silence!
Oh my fucking god, I love it. I love Jeff Dunham. You know what? I think Sunday night, like after I do Darkwood during the day or whatever, or after Darkwood, we will watch Jeff Dunham in the Discord server. Lumi laughs are great. Aww. I'm happy you like my laughs. And I think for now, we're probably going to be done with stream because I am going to... Oh, wrong one. No! That one. There we go. Jesus. I think I'm going to end stream for now. I thank you for joining, everybody. I really appreciate it. As always, thank you for sticking around for the depressing shit and then ending off on Jeff Dunham. That is always fun. Always great. Oh, disgusting. I heard myself. Let me see who is live. I can wade over to. You doing Darkwood on Sunday? Yes. We're going to be watching Darkwood. I'm going to be playing Darkwood on Sunday. Let's see. What? Mama Todd's live. So we'll go over to him. Looks like he is playing more, I think, RuneScape. Is he playing RuneScape? I don't know. He's been playing some old game that I don't know. Thank you again, everybody. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So, good night, guys. Bye.